Alright guys, with the latest reveal of the incoming hype characters on the way for the big 3.0 version update, we have a lot of recent info about both LYNAE and Mornye. So for this video, let's do a full breakdown on the value of these characters based on their recent official details, the new gameplay, kit info, their expected teams, the combat roles, and a lot more. I know the big question is, should you pull LYNAE or Mornye, or maybe even both for the upcoming update? They are both looking quite strong in their respective roles. We have LYNAE, a strong Spectro sub DPS and buffer, meanwhile Mornye is our brand new 3.0 support, expected to bring both healing and buff while scaling on defense, and also both characters are going to be working around the brand new off-tune mechanic, making them really valuable for the 3.0 content and bosses. So let's do a full breakdown on these characters in this video, as a ton of new character info just came out today, and I'll try my best to do a quick summary of everything that just came out. Also, if you guys do want to be kept updated on everything Wuthering Waves, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and put on those notifications. I got you guys covered with all the latest WUWA news 24/7 right here on the channel, and I'm also giving out some lunite subs to you guys for hitting 31k subscribers. Rules will be down below. But alright, let's not waste any time and get right into it. Starting with LYNAE. How much value is she expected to bring to your account, and should you pull for this character? First, let's start off with the basic info of this character. LYNAE is a 5-star character set to come out in the first phase of 3.0 as a spectral pistol character, and regarding her combat roles, LYNAE is stating to lean heavily toward offensive power and concerto synergy. She focuses on concerto efficiency, strong basic attack damage, multiple layers of damage amplification, including Resonance Liberation damage boost, and she also contributes to the team's tune mechanics, offering Rupture Response, Tune Break Boost, and Tune Strain Response, all included in her combat roles. Overall, LYNAE looks like an amazing sub DPS character, providing damage amplification, Resonance Liberation boost, and also the fact that she works around the brand new Tune Break mechanic. But now let's go more into detail about her kit and gameplay based on the brand new info. We know LYNAE is designed as a sub DPS and team buffer, but she has a strong focus on basic attacks and tune debuff. She specializes in both Tune Strain and Tune Rupture, the brand new mechanics being added in the game, making her a debuffer that boosts overall team damage through the new Tune system. She provides a ton of support value, as her ultimate, her Resonance Liberation, buffs all damage of the team, and also when she tags out, her outro skill gives additional buff all damage and grants 50% liberation damage to the next character, which is pretty strong. She's constantly enabling your main DPS even when she's off the field. Her gameplay revolves around two different modes that she swaps between, using a heavy attack when she has a nerf forte. Mode 1 focuses on building forte, every action she performs restores it, and full forte meter even boosts her rollerblade movement speed, which then lets her zoom around the map and become a lot faster. Her mode 2 on the other hand consumes forte and applies the Tune Strain and Tune Rupture to enemies. Enemies with the Tune Strain has a debuff basically become vulnerable, and if they get Tune Break with an attack, they receive additional damage from follow-up attacks and turning your rotation into huge burst windows. As for Tune Rupture, we don't have the final info yet on the buff she provides when you pop the Tune Rupture on a boss, but still, this gives us a good picture of what this character is all about, and once we do have the exact multipliers, I'll make a full kit breakdown. And lastly, a unique touch, dodging outside of combat grants LYNAE camouflage, letting her avoid enemy detection before engagements, so you're free to roam the overworld without disturbance. And one last thing is all sorts of damage, including the ult and forte, are all converted into basic attack damage. It seems this character adds a lot, especially with damage amplification, Resonance Liberation damage, and concerto efficiency. It seems that Chissa mains will be aiding good with this character, especially for those looking to make Chissa a main DPS. We'll have to see if any of the other characters for 2.0 will also be scaling off of Resonance Liberation, but for now, all previous characters scaling on it will be aiding good with this character. Alright, now moving on to the second character, Mornye. The character is set to come out in the second phase as a Broadblade fusion character. Starting with the basics, Mornye combat role is completely different, I'm sure this was quite a surprise given her gameplay, but her role is primarily being a support and healer for the team. She will provide massive damage amplification. What stands out is her heavy interaction with tune mechanics. She also has this in her kit, offering tune rupture response, tune strain support, and even off-tune buildup efficiency. So Mornyie is shaping up to be a support who buff, heals, and enhances the team's tune-based damage systems. Instead of just being a simple healer, she basically allows you to break the boss tune bar faster. Let's talk more about Mornyie kit and gameplay. We have Mornyie, a defensive support and healer who scales primarily from defense and energy regeneration. For the requirements on her buff, you want as much energy regen as possible. Unlike the typical healers, her gameplay revolves around increasing enemy damage taken while boosting off-tune efficiency for the entire team. Her kit is liberation focused, and she provides a massive 50% boost to off-tune efficiency, drastically improving rotations and making it a lot easier for that bar to go down. But this is where things get a bit crazier with her kit, as her outro skill when swapping out gives a 25% party-wide all damage buff, so your team keeps benefiting from this support even when she is off the field. And Mornyie fights using two modes. We have the land and air modes. Switching into air mode instantly creates a healing field and adds a mark on the enemies, and the same effect happens the moment she enters the fight with her intro skill. The field applies multiple benefits at once. It heals allies, boosts the off-tune efficiency, and she even adds interruption resistance, which is pretty strong, and most likely we see the interruption resistance in the resonance chain of the characters, which she gives it in a part of her kit. Meanwhile, marked enemies will take increased damage, and this debuff scales with the energy regen up to 40% damage taken on the enemy, raising team DPS a lot more. The resonance abrasion scales even further. It gains crit rate, crit damage from energy regen, and when used, you gain additional buff to the healing field, increasing the duration and extending the support window. The character's passives are also really helpful. We have the Inherent one, which offers a major boost to Concerto gain, increasing swap-based damage potential, and the Inherent 2 grants the team 3 stacks of damage reduction, plus 1 fatal protection, which is similar mechanic to what Shorekeeper has with that 1 fatal negation, acting like a mini shield system to prevent lethal hits. Mornyie isn't just a healer, she's a survivability monster, off-tune enabler, and damage amplifier all at once, making her one of the most well-rounded supports in the entire game. For her teams, she seems very flexible and not tied to any team so far, as with her marked enemies take 40% more damage, her outro skill is all damage to the entire party, with the off-tune efficiency by 50%, plus the healing zone and all the additional buffs she provides, not to mention her personal damage. She might be the new Shorekeeper of 3.0, given how LYNAE also buff Resonance Abrasion. These two will help each other nicely, with both working around the new boss mechanics and adding so much buffs and support to the team. So it seems the next 3.0 team is going to have Mornyie as a support, LYNAE as a sub DPS, and now we're just missing that super strong main DPS to make this team the ultimate team that can pretty much clear the entire game with ease. So yeah guys, that is a quick breakdown of all the recent official details, the new gameplay, the kit info that just came out today with their expected teams, combat roles, and a lot more. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications to not miss out, as this should be a pretty crazy next few days with all the new info that just came out. I'll make further videos covering the banners, the signature weapons, and the full kit info breakdown. So as always, thank you guys for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you all in the next one.